I've got 5 things that you have to have in place if you want to be a guaranteed starter for your team. In this video, I'm going to show you how to become a starter, even if you're maybe a bench warmer right now, not getting much time, or if you're just on the cusp of being a starter. I'm going to give you the exact 5 things that you need to get there. I've seen these things help players go literally from bench warmers to being starters on their team. So stay tuned for this entire video. These 5 steps are all very important. Coach Jesse Muench with Get Handles Basketball, where we train harder and smarter so you can play like the pros. If that's something you're looking to do, make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you can catch all the newest videos. And if there's any other part of your game you're looking to improve, first of all, check out my channel. I got hundreds of videos on pretty much anything you can think of. But if I don't have a video on what you're looking for, leave me a comment, let me know. I'll try to get you one ASAP. Now let's jump into the 5 things you have to have. First thing you want to pay attention to is knowing what position you're gonna be most suited to play, or your coach thinks you're going to be most suited to play. That's a very important distinction. You might want to be playing at a certain position, but when it comes down to being a guaranteed starter, you're probably going to want to keep in mind what your coach is going to have you play. Because yeah, maybe you want to play a position, but if your coach thinks like you're the tallest player on the team, and you probably are the tallest player on the team, and he thinks that because of that he doesn't have anyone better to play center, even though you maybe have that guard skill set, you're going to want to make sure that you're keeping that in mind, because at the end of the day, coach doesn't have anyone better to play. Even though you might feel like you'd rather play a different position, you're better suited to that position. If you're still out there trying to like show off your handles and stuff like that, at the end of the day, you're probably not going to get that starting spot because your coach feels like you're not suited for what he needs. And now you're like the second option for that. He'll maybe pick someone that's a little bit shorter, but that actually plays like a center. So you got to keep those little things in mind and have an understanding of those dynamics. I understand like maybe you want to play a certain position, and if you do, you really have to develop the skills for that position to the point where you're so good at them that your coach has no choice to play you there. But again, if you're just like the shortest player on the court and you want to play center, that's probably not going to happen. If you're the tallest player on the court and you want to play point guard, that's probably not going to happen. That's just the way things shake out sometimes. And maybe as you get older and heights even out a little bit more, or you know, coaches are more open to players being at different positions, then you could maybe get to a different position. But you have to keep in mind where your coach wants you to play if you want to be a guaranteed starter. Next tip's going to help you a ton, but if the tips so far are helping, click the like button and leave me a comment, say these are helping. Second thing you got to know is, based on your position, what are the skills that you're going to need to be a guaranteed starter, right? It's not enough just to be tall and say, okay, I'm going to be starting center. You've got to be able to have the skills for that position. Or if you want to be a starting point guard, you've got to have the skills for that position, right? So here's a couple things you'll want to keep in mind. If you're a center, you got to be good at rebounding. You got to be good at having post moves. You got to be good at hitting open teammates on the perimeter. And your ball handling doesn't have to be that great, but you got to be a monster at finishing around the rim, blocking shots, right? So those are all the skills you'll want to have. Same with power forwards, pretty similar skill set. Small forwards are going to need a little bit of that same skill set, and also some of the guard skill set, which for shooting guards, you'll need to have a good shot, obviously. You'll want to have a really good handle. You'll want to be pretty good at passing the basketball. You want to be good on defense, more mobile and agile. You want to get your athleticism up, your quickness up, your footwork's got to be there. So those are all the main things you want to focus on for shooting guard. And then point guards, you definitely want to make sure you're a beast with your ball handling. You got to make sure you're a beast with your passing. You're good at controlling the tempo, seeing the entire floor, setting up the offense, and you got to be really good at finishing at the rim. Having a good jump shot is absolutely a great thing. I'd say about 15 feet for sure in. If you can get it down from 3-point and out, even better. That's going to open up the floor for your entire team a lot more. But you will see from time to time point guards that don't have the greatest shot. I'm not saying to slack on it and not work on it, but I would highly recommend that you get all those other things down first. Those should be your number 1 priority if you're going to be the point guard. And from there, you can kind of get an idea for the small forwards now. You got to have a little bit of a mix of that 2-guard, 1-guard skill set, and a little bit of the power forward center skill set. So hopefully that helps give you an idea of the skills you should be developing. I've got tons of videos on all those different skills if you want to develop them, mainly more focused on the guard side of things because this is Get Handles. But if you want to focus on your shooting and things like that, I'll have some links at the end of the video for some videos for shooting and ball handling. And at the end of the video, I'll also link you to a program I have that's going to kind of show you the exact skills you need to develop and kind of give you a format for getting ready for your season to help you increase your chances of getting that starting spot. Third thing, you have got to be in absolutely phenomenal shape. If you're not in great shape going into the season, it's going to hurt you on the next key, But before we get into that key, you got to be in great shape, because at the end of the day, if your coach sees that you're not in shape and you're getting tired, or you can't handle, going play after play in practice or rep after rep in a drill, it's not going to look so good for you, because if you're not in great shape, you're not going to perform as well, right? If you're winded, your coach is number one just going to notice that and be like, what's up? This person came to my tryouts and they're not even in shape. Apparently they don't want to be very good. Apparently they don't have a passion for the game and they're not playing much. That's not a good look for you, is it? On top of that, if you're not in good shape, now let's say, okay, your first couple plays, 5-10 minutes, you're good to go. You're looking sharp, and then all of a sudden you get dog tired. What's going to happen? Your handles get sloppy, your shooting gets off, your rhythm gets off, you don't have the power you had on your shot, your finishing around the rim isn't working so good, you're not rebounding as good, right? All those little things, they start to get out of sync. You start losing your strength, your endurance goes, and then everything else falls apart. So you have to come into tryouts in shape. Again, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a quick workout. It actually takes about 25 minutes to do, and it's free. It's another YouTube video that's going to help you a ton with getting in shape very, 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 very quickly. So make sure you check that out. Next big tip is huge. You have to have this. Drives coaches nuts when you don't do this, and being in shape is going to help with it, and it is to hustle on everything. And I'm not just talking the traditional, get after loose balls, get after rebounds. Absolutely do that. But that's just half of the equation. Hustle means when your coach says, hey, all right, everyone to the line, you sprint to get to the line. That shows that you want it. That shows that you're ready. That shows you have intensity. When you're on offense and you need to set a pick, you get to that pick and bring some intensity to it, right? Come to it with an actual execution in mind, saying, okay, I'm going to set this pick. I want to make sure my teammate gets open. I'm going to get there quick for that pick. I'm going to execute it as full intensity as I can. Your layups, you bring full intensity. Your handles, full intensity. Everything, you're going full out. Doesn't matter what you're doing it with full intensity and hustle. Coaches get so annoyed with players when they don't put in that intensity, when it looks like you're just going through the motions on anything. Offense, defense, loose balls. Just listening to your coach when he tells you to everyone hold basketballs, everyone go to the line. Little things like that, if you're not doing them, you're putting your ability to get a starting spot at risk. Plus on top of that, if you're hustling, not just with your coach getting annoyed with you, but think about all the opportunities that come from that. If you're hustling on defense, you get a steal and you get a fast break layup and a scrimmage, that's going to make you look good, right? If you're going full intensity and getting steals on defense and just maybe you're trying to set up an offense and your coach is running you through a defense drill and you're getting after it, you're going to look good. On offense, if you're bringing full intensity and trying to beat your defender with your moves or trying to get your shot off or setting that really good screen, that's going to make everything look better on offense for yourself and your team, and now you're going to look like a better player. Just by bringing that little bit of intensity and not delaying, not waiting those couple extra seconds. Oh, maybe I should set this pick. Okay, now I'm going to go. Or I got this opportunity to go to the basket. Okay, I think I'll go. No, it's got to be instant. That reaction has to be there quick. You have to go at it. You have to be focused on what's going on and getting after it quick, no hesitation. You bring that kind of intensity and your coach is going to love it. Fifth thing, and this is one a lot of players overlook, especially to the depth I'm going to go into here, and it's to be coachable. Now, you probably know the basic things okay, make sure you listen to your coach, which if you don't know this as a basic, yes, listen to your coach. Even if you think you know better, even if you think he doesn't know what he's talking about or she doesn't know what she's talking about, you still got to listen. Because at the end of the day, they're in charge of your playing time, right? Number two, you can't just listen, you gotta apply what they're saying to do, right? You gotta go out there and do it. If you're just saying, okay, yeah, coach, and then you don't do it, oh, that's gonna drive them nuts. Absolutely nuts. You're not gonna get as much playing time. But the third thing, and this is the one, the more in-depth thing that a lot of players don't think about, is developing a relationship with your coach on multiple levels, right? Getting to know your coach, trying to find out what it is that they're looking for you to be as a player, what role they see you fitting into the team. That can give you a big clue right there. Okay, this is how I should be developing my game. This is the things I should be showing my coach, right? Also, if you're developing that relationship with your coach, you're just going to better rapport with them. You're going to be, more in cahoots with them, right? You maybe heard before there's politics in basketball, right? Yeah, I've heard it all the time from parents and players. There's politics. Okay, well, if that's the case and you know it, take advantage of it then. Don't be a victim to it, right? figure out, how can I get down with the coach? How can I be cool with the coach? Figure out ways to talk to your coach more, and not in a way like where you're trying to like, coach, how come I'm not playing? More like, coach, what can I do to help the team? Being that way is gonna help you a lot. But on top of that, not just like, okay, talking to the coach, there's other little things that the coach is gonna notice. It's almost like the off-court hustle, which is getting to the court for like open gyms, for team functions, showing the coach anytime you know, like maybe he's opening the gym for players to shoot around in between classes or something like that. Get there. Don't be the player that doesn't show up, because at the end of the day, if you don't show up, it shows the coach that you probably don't care too much. But if you do show up, it shows that you care, and it gives you a chance to show off your skill set, gives them a chance to see that you're grinding, that you're working hard to get better. And if your coach is there, that's another opportunity for you to say, hey coach, is there anything you notice I could work on, or is there anything I could develop in my game to help the team more? So anything that you can figure out on that side of things, you know, just to get in front of your coach, to show them that you're grinding hard, is gonna help you a ton to really gain their respect and show them that you're working hard. If you put all 5 of these keys, you can't just put 1 or 2 into place, and you grind hard, pretty much can guarantee you're gonna be a starter. Obviously the skill side is one of the big ones, right? This video is gonna help you with ball handling. This one's gonna help you with shooting. This one's gonna help you get your butt in shape. If you click the top link in the description, I'm gonna have a thing called tryout formula. It's gonna help you get prepared for your season so you can get more playing time, giving you a big discount on that so you can get it for really cheap. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell icon so you can catch the newest videos. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in one of these videos, or maybe in the tryout formula.